Why is it still showing? What? Okay, something's wrong with YouTube. Yeah, something is wrong with YouTube. Because I'm trying to access the live. And it's popping up the one that I was originally streaming. Let me just... Okay. Okay, okay. Okay, so it's working.
It was something to do with the letter. I heard them in the library before Maman shouted and he stormed out of the room past me.
I have no idea why the other stream cut off, but this is where we're at.
Could it have been the blackmail letter that instigated their argument?
Why would Maman be upset with him over the letter?
Madame is of a very different opinion from yourself regarding his connection with the letters. She believes him to be the author.
That is what she told you? She has always been one to make a quick, if not rash decision, but she cannot truly believe that. I don't recall telling him directly. I did not want Maman to find out it had been paid. If he knew, surely she would.
Madame believes he may have been behind all the letters, and taking
Okay,
your
hey,
payment
Clement.
of the first, then
I don't know
used
what
it
happened.
to pay the second and be the hero in you and your mother's eyes.
The
I
first
never
stream it
knew
says it's
Maman
still
had such an
processing, and I
imagination.
don't understand why it
Where
would cut
she
out.
get a story like that from?
And I don't have a time limit on the streaming.
That is a question I was hoping you may be able to answer.
You have met him. Do you really think he's capable of such a devious plan?
Hi, Javier.
It is a plan only the most crooked and underhanded could create. Is that the Major? I am not so sure.
That is so weird. I might end up just turning these streams into VODs, and then I'll end up deleting the streams later. I don't know why it did that.
I shall not keep you any longer. Merci, mademoiselle. I cannot see the logic in this. Back.
treat a lady as what? They're young to not make them feel old. Where did that come from? Okay. Oh, that's why I'm calling y'all senoritas. Okay. I mean, I knew that was for like young girl or something.
Is there something I am not? Magnifique.
Okay, now the bot is running. What the hell? Wasn't happy with the major.
What a revelation.
Why is that a link?
Is there something? I'm afraid it had been that way for some time. Maman is not forthcoming with her emotions, as I'm sure you are.
I'm gonna have to get another
but I could tell she
PlayStation.
had
I
not
can't
been
keep doing
happy
this.
with their arrangement for the last few months.
And I needed a better laptop. A gaming laptop at that.
What gave you that impression?
There was not one particular thing that she expressed. It was just the way she spoke to him, and of him when he was...
I shall not keep you any longer. Merci,
I have no
mademoiselle.
money to do that.
Order and method. That is...
Yes, but if you're gonna get a new PlayStation, might as well wait till you can upgrade. Yeah, you're right. I think I need to look at the upgrade option.
Is there something I am...
I think I'm gonna do a video of me learning Japanese. I don't know any of the links at this point. That's why I thought, okay, that was wrong. That's why I thought that one would be a good one. Oh, maybe it's because he had a temper.
I cannot see the logic in this. Perhaps a second... I must take a different approach if I am to uncover...
Just give me a hint already, because I'm confused. Oh, these two are links?
Things are beginning to become
That
clear.
ain't got nothing to do with the blackmail right now. What the hell?
If it will help you find the Major's killer, of course. When he returned from the war, he was a different man. Everything became about what he had seen.
I cannot speak from experience, but I can only imagine.
The first weeks he would wake in the night, screaming. I found him one night, cowering behind the desk in the study. When I tried to help him out from beneath it, well, it was the first time I had ever feared for my life.
That is not why you two are no longer close?
And not at all, Detective. We were always very different in nature. While I had always wanted to follow an academic path, Zachariah was more of a free spirit. Or at least...
And yet, he
I
ended
think
up
you
in
were
the
smart a lot
military.
of times.
Quite the contrast.
Our father demanded that he at least try to do something with his life. And when some of his friends joined the army, it wasn't long before he moved out from the family home after his return from the army. I always assumed that he had put the war and everything that came with
No,
it
I got a
behind
trophy.
him and was moving on.
Everything that is required will be able to assist me in gaining access to the major study.
Whatever you need. Certainly, Detective.
I'm so mad the first stream cut off. Now somebody ransacked the room.
Huh.
Okay, thanks. I do. He jealous of that woman's husband. God damn. Dear Cassandra, it feels as though it has been an age since I have been able to set my eyes on you. A day I have waited for so impatiently. I keep the photograph. If the woman's fine, okay, whatever. I keep the photograph of us together at the lake close to my heart, always. I cannot wait to see how young Angeline has grown. Her beauty will surely soon reach that of her mother's. I hope the gifts from the Orient reached you fine. They are really something to behold. The work that has kept me away for so long is drawing to a close. I will be returning to the continent within the month. At your request, I have found accommodation in the city. It pains me to think of being so close and yet unable to be with you every moment, but if it eases your worry, I shall not continue to question it. I will arrange for a visit to the house. An old friend returning will surely raise minimum suspicion. I understand that the Viscount is also currently out of country. I hope you have not felt the strain of loneliness take over, and it will not be long until we are reunited. Until that day, until the end of mine, my heart is yours. So her and him was was together. Could have been that. Wait a damn minute.
Aha.
What if that's not his child? What if the major is her father? That's it. It's not letting me look at anything else, y'all. So I didn't say that. Oh, okay. Cassandra and the major relationship issues. A large sum. High interest rate.
This will not get me any closer.
Loan. Go back. Cassandra, Angeline, Viscount torn out. Major confessed his love. Unsent. Oh, so he didn't send it. That could be a link.
Come, my little grey cells. Order and method. That is the way to solve the problem.
What if I become a Minecraft streamer? I mean, if that's what you want to do, you do it. And if that'll make you happy.
Another success.
Along with Angeline's attachment to him proves he cared deeply for them. I mean, yeah.
I must act on thought and...
I'm really happy, but it could be fun starting a world that people can help shape. Yeah, I mean, yeah. mean, as long as it brings some type of, you know, joy to your life, you know, as long as you're doing it because you want to do it and not because you just want, you know, people to be around.
Is there something? Order and method. That is the way to solve. I should not be surprised by my own.
Okay, the other one is the large ransom one. It's this one, the large sum and the ransom.
Some would say a lucky guess.
The major paid the blackmail ransom, but I thought Gideon said he paid it.
I cannot see the logic in this.
The major paid the ransom. The major faked the blackmail?
Things are beginning to become
That's
clearer.
crazy. The major was a victim, just like Angeline. Whoever it is penning these letters knows a great deal about many people. I wonder how many more have received similar letters. This is a lot, okay? This is way too fucking much. Hey, Ash. Why the major was being blackmailed? 2K. I think he's being blackmailed because he was having a love affair with the lady at the house. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, this might be the last one I play on stream, and I just might play the other ones by myself. Cause this takes a lot out of you.
Detective Poirot, I have been asked to inform you that Lady Van den Bosch has returned to her room, and she wishes no.
Merci. Madame certainly has mastered.
They may not be the exact words she used, but I'm sure you can imagine. Excuse me.
I really want some
I have...
McDonald's. I know I shouldn't be eating that stuff, but I really want some McDonald's.
Detective Poirot, what do you...
I have something I wish to discuss.
Well, I hope it is important enough to justify...
I assure you it is.
Good, because this has gone on...
I can understand your frustrations, but
You were once an
if I was not being lied to and misled at every turn, perhaps the murderer would already be in custody.
I hope you are not suggesting...
I am suggesting that if I had the support that everyone claims they are offering, we would be...
If you have something you want... We met before Angeline was born, so he was often at the house when she was...
And where was it you two met?
I was attending an event. Felix...
So it was not through the Viscount that you two met.
I did not require my husband to start conversations on my behalf.
It was you that instigated it.
My, detective. That I... Edwin spent much of it.
You were alone in that.
The staff continued their duty.
And when Angeline was born?
Edwin remained at home.
And the Major?
He had his own business and... I'm sure he has
I refer to the letter addressed to you.
romantic nature. Please.
He made his intentions quite clear in the letter. I must admit,
You really do have quite...
I think that is all for now. Ah.
Can we just blame her already? I'm kind of over it. Like, I feel like it's her. But it's kind of pointless too. Like, you killed this man so your daughter wouldn't find out. What?
Huh.
You know what she looks like? Y'all ever seen that movie called Stay Alive? That movie, it's not a game, but it's like it's a movie based on a video game, like a new video game that they like try out, whatever. And the lady is like evil, she like kills children and stuff or whatever for their blood, blah 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 blah. And you gotta like run away from her. Okay, so they play the game, and then the game is like over or whatever, right? Like they stop playing it, so they can all like go to bed, right? Because it's been a long night, right? So then they're like all going home to go leave, and the game is still playing like by itself. Like the game is playing on its own, right?
Oh.
And the main villain of the game is killing them individually, right? And then they gotta figure out like how to stop her with the roses and all types of shit. Honestly, scary movie, but it's a great. That is not Jumanji. Don't play with me. But I was saying all that to say she looks like the fucking character from Stay Alive. Like, she looks like she would kill kids to just have their, like, blood. She just looks evil.
Aha. Aha.
To the real lady of the house, happy birthday. Watching you grow into a proper young lady has been more than words can describe. All my love, Felix. Oh my God.
Huh.
It's snowing where you're at?
I must take a different approach if I am to uncover the truth.
It's supposed to be snowing here too, but I don't think it's gonna be real snow. I think it's just gonna be fucking rain. I mean, rain. I might have to stop cussing. I feel like that's why my first stream ended.
Come, my little grey cells. I must act on thought and...
How is that a link?
What a revelation!
Hi, Nate. That's what I think, yeah. I think it's because I said certain words. I gotta talk to Angeline. Jesus Christ. In the first 7 seconds. Oh, well, I didn't cuss in the first. I thought it was 5 minutes. You had like the first 5 minutes you couldn't cuss. Not you're calling me Nancy Drew. I don't feel like it. I don't even know what I'm solving at this point. I'm just putting your shit together.
This will not get me any closer to my goal.
There's another link here, and I don't know what the fuck I'm linking. Did you just call him Sergeant? Are you a Sergeant, Javier? No, I don't think so. I don't know why it cut off like that. And then when I go to click on the live, it says it's still processing. So but when it cut off for y'all, I was still streaming. It still showed me streaming. So I don't know. Not you failed the PT test. How do you fail the PT test? I'm putting hope in the air. Oh, true. We love hope.
I cannot see the logic in this.
This is oh, damn it. Maybe I need to speak to Cassandra first?
Order and method. That is...
Oh, hey Maya. The PT test is more difficult ever since they changed the standards, especially for combat people like me. Oh, so what do you gotta do? See, this is why you have to practice. This is why I'm running. I'm practicing how to run because there's just too much shit going on. They want you to do so much. Because the major didn't love her.
Another success. I never doubted myself.
I did. I'm doubting everything about this right now. Get at least 70 points on each event. 70 points? Hello? Okay, I gotta talk to Cassandra. Alright. I will talk to Cassandra and Angeline again. feel like SpongeBob when you can't pass the driving test. How many points do I need to pass? 600. If you get the reference, you understand. I can pass almost everything, just the run be messing me up. And it's not because of cardio, it's because I'm having heart issues. I'm surprised they still let you join if you're having heart issues.
Is this really
Girl, shut up. Answer the
He
question.
may have stayed in my home, but Felix was a grown man, Detective. What he kept, hidden or otherwise, has nothing to do with me.
But it does not surprise you that he had such a photograph?
We have been friends, and he has been there for Angeline for many years. But you find it strange that he keeps a reminder of us? Perhaps...
What I do find strange is that if he did hold a flame for you...
If he did, it was not reciprocated. I have not even...
Why are you having heart problems?
I think that is all for now.
I don't know, my auntie said it's bad anxiety. Oh. Do you want to continue in the military? Can you leave like after 5 years? Oh, she's here. I thought she was in her room.
Detective Poirot, are you any closer to uncovering the truth of Felix's
I am, mademoiselle. I can confirm that he was not the author of the blackmail letters.
So the author is still out there.
When I finish this contract, I'm out. When's the contract over?
Oui, but it will not be long before they are apprehended, and the only letters they shall be penning will be
Give
from
me my
behind
promotion
iron bars.
to sergeant and I'm out. You gotta find ways to
Your
calm
confidence
down
is
your
rather
anxiety.
assuring. Thank you, Detective.
It's 2028. Damn, that's a long time.
I'm sorry, Detective. I did not intend to leave you.
No apology is required. It actually made me question my whole chain of thinking. What if there had been a collusion between them, and the Major's murder was planned, organized, and orchestrated to make the investigation seem almost impossible?
That is true.
Oh my, Detective.
Every guest has a motive. You confirmed that with the mention of Mademoiselle Conrad and the Major's fight. Supplying one another
So
with a
just gonna add
rock-solid
more to
alibi
that.
would
I also
surely
get
throw
chest
off
pain. I took
any
a CTA
detective.
scan and they found nothing, so it may be stress and anxiety, so I'm going to see someone help with it because I still get it.
But not you.
I think everybody gets anxiety. I mean, I get anxiety. Hell, I get anxiety before I like record myself on the like if I want to make a video, I get anxiety before I record myself, which is why there haven't been much videos.
Correct.
Hell, I get
mademoiselle.
anxiety before I go to
It would
class.
take much more to stamp Detective Poirot.
And it's weird too. I feel it in my stomach. Like if I'm
I
nervous
haven't
about
seen that book
something,
in
I
so
feel it there
long.
first, and then
Yes,
my
it was a
chest
gift
starts to
for
get
my
real
10th
heavy.
birthday. I have read it from cover to cover countless times. He left such a...
It sounds as though there is a side to the Major I did not get to see. Was it...
Not common, but if he had been away for some time, he would bring me a small memento.
I don't care. Can we wrap
I'm
this
afraid
up?
It
We know who
sounds
the
as
killer
though he
is.
had
It's her
always
mama.
cared about you.
His presence at the house was comforting for us both after
I'm getting
Father
checked
died,
up anyways
even
because
if
ever since I came
sometimes he
from
was a little
Africa, I've
too
been having trouble
overprotective.
breathing. When I wake up, I be wheezing and shit. So
That's
maybe you
right.
caught, I
Ever
don't want to
since
say you
I
caught
can
anything, but
remember,
maybe
Felix
like,
has been around.
you're not used to the air difference, the atmosphere difference,
It
maybe?
seems
I
as
don't know.
though she has a
I'm
number
not a
of
doctor.
support networks. The Major...
Maman has many friends. I know how she may seem to most, but once you break the hard shell...
Your
There is a
mother's an
further
asshole.
shell waiting to be...
Oh, very good, detective.
Forgive me, mademoiselle. I only jest.
Early yesterday, Nemesis was stressing me out. Oh,
It's
girl.
quite alright.
I don't
You're
miss
not
that.
the only one that feels a razor tongue.
I think I
She's
only
grateful
played
you are
Leon's
here.
part for Nemesis for Resident Evil 2, I think. Was that 2 or 3? I don't know. I don't remember. I still haven't played Resident Evil 7. I feel like I'm gonna be way too scared for that.
They have often come to blows when it concerns Maman. They are both trying to protect her, but they themselves cannot seem to get along.
She spoke of his desire to join the... how do you describe it? Social elite.
Is the one with Jill, yeah. Okay.
This isn't the first time she has vocalized that concern.
And you do not agree?
I
I'm
will
ready
not
for the new
deny
Resident
he has
Evil
shown
game.
interest in Maman's social circles.
That one I wanna
but they
play.
have been friends since even before I was born. How do you mean, detective?
I imagine a house of this size is rather costly, keeping it in the...
Maman looks after the financial side of the house, but I think she has had to ask him more than once for a contribution of sorts. It is not for me
But
to
I
get
feel so
involved.
tired after work. I don't know. I might just play 9.
I shall
like
not keep you
Village.
any longer.
I thought Village was
Merci,
pretty cool.
mademoiselle.
I didn't understand how it connects with everything yet, but I thought Village was cool.
This will not get me any closer.
Oh, the Major hasn't helped the house financially.
I must take a different approach if I am to uncover... Is there something...
It has been lucky. If I had been lucky enough to live here, I would at least offer some form of financial help. Cassandra says she has not considered another partner since the Viscount died. Could I miss...
Come, my little Grey Silence.
Okay,
must...
so no, that. This one, let's go with this.
The pieces of the puzzle.
Okay, cool. And then this one goes with this.
I should not be surprised by my own skill.
The major stepped up and acted as a fatherly figure. What'd you say? But I'm going to get something to eat and then I'm going to bed now. Work in the morning. See you, Jane. See you, Chad. Bye, Quinlan. Okay, have a good night. I probably won't be up here too long because I'm getting hungry too. I just want to finish this chapter. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, like, I'm kind of over it. Me too, what we eating? See, I want McDonald's. That's what I want. Lord, I gotta go talk to this old lady again. Jesus.
Is this really necessary?
Not you got Popeyes.
Who I allow in my house is none of your business.
Oh,
I gotta really
focus on
you
this
are
one.
1 foot.
I would not expect you to think much of anything. There is no need to talk on it any further, but
I have all the evidence I need to confront her. Is my approach to the questions that I must consider. She will no doubt be defensive when I push, but that may... But that may be the only way, as she will not give up any information she does not want to easily. Why is it you protect the name of the monster?
he was a man that required
Okay,
no protection.
I have to push.
Detective, especially from
Send
me.
me some. The charity is hungry. No, I don't do charity. That's crazy. He was a man that required... Oh.
That is the impression I had of him, which is why you're...
Your insistence.
Ooh. Do I antagonize her? God.
Your continued probing into something that does not exist. There is nothing I can I have...
Madame, you continue to withhold the truth.
And you continue to get on my...
But when it impedes my
If only you were this focused on finding...
Madame,
Very well. I did not lie about how we met. I was attending an event, raising money for... Oh, I cannot recall now. It had been some time since I had returned home, and was rather missing English soil.
That's right.
He was a warm reminder of home, and I enjoyed conversing with him. We shared walks in the park and read together. As I said, he was a welcome distraction from the days spent alone.
Nate.
I shall go no further with the details, but I will say, I had no intention on being unfaithful to my husband. It was never our plan to go that far. Once I found out I was pregnant, I knew it had to stop.
the Viscount never questioned Mademoiselle's birth?
In his mind, he had no reason to. And he shouldn't have had
I
to.
fucking knew
was
it.
my
The major
mistake
is
to
the
bear.
fucking father
If he knew the truth,
to
our lives would have been ruined.
Angeline. I'm National Guard. We don't get paid much. That is true. That is
I
true.
told Felix that he was to stay away, but he had no intention to. He became an uncle figure to Angeline, and they grew closer after Edwin's death. I could not tell her the truth. Too much time had passed. The secret...
And what were the Major's thoughts on...
He wanted to tell her everything. He wanted her to know exactly who he was. But I told him no. It would not have been the poignant reconciliation that he expected. She... I tried to retrieve them from the safe after everyone had retired last night. But when I opened the safe, they were nowhere to be found.
When I entered the study this morning, they were as visible as a red notice on a
I would appreciate if you did not compare them to the face.
Pardon, madame.
But that does mean someone else in the house has seen them.
A mystery that is still yet to be...
It must be. But I have told no one.
And the Major?
Felix promised me he wouldn't tell a soul, and I believed him. What?
I think he told Gideon.
You did not think anyone knew, and that is why you disregarded the letter.
If you bow to these criminals, they will only try to claw more from you.
Why did they make her face look
I
like
think that is all for now.
You know, I want something, but I don't feel like walking from my dorm all the way over to McDonald's. It's technically not that far, but it's also really cold outside. A murderer and their weapon to find. If the correct process is followed, they shall be found swiftly. Damn, I think McDonald's will close soon, so I'm stuck with going to 7-Eleven. Nate, are you still just eating only meat?
Detective Poirot, how is your...
Monsieur Starling, I must admit, I have learned much.
You'll be wrapping the...
One has never finished learning, monsieur. And in this case...
It might help to vocalize your thinking.
Oh, okay.
Monsieur, would you gather the guests and staff in the salon?
Right away, Detective.
I shall reveal all once everyone is together.
Lord, we about to reveal it. Hopefully I get this right, y'all, because this is a lot for me. I cannot take this shit. I don't eat seafood. I don't really like it. Only thing I'll eat for seafood is crabs. Other than that, I'm not eating anything else. I don't like shrimp. I don't like how hard they taste. And they're very, like, got this weird chewy taste to them. Ugh.
Detective, what is the meaning of all this?
Girl, shut up.
Madame, I ask that you all lend me your ears for only a few moments. What I have to say is of great significance to everyone.
I love hush puppies, though.
You are all invited here to celebrate the engagement of Mademoiselle Angeline Vandenbosch and Monsieur Gédéon Demire.
Oh, you and Nate have something in common. He's a virgin
prevalent
too.
families. But the celebrations were short-lived, as Major Felix Egan was found dead in his study by a young servant of the house. It then became my responsibility and obligation as a detective to uncover the truth behind his demise. My initial examination of his study exposed a number of things I did not expect to find. Things I have no desire to divulge at this time, but what I can say is this. It was no simple murder. A letter demanding ransom for a continued silence confirmed this.
I feel like I'm addicted to that place.
I am sure some, if not all of you, have heard whispers of a series of blackmails that have plagued the social elite in recent weeks. After hearing of the letters in the Major study, you may ask if it was him behind the letters. You may further ask if he was preparing his next threat to another unsuspecting victim. It is a question that crossed even my mind.
You know, seafood really isn't that good.
The truth,
I don't know the fascination
that in
about
fact
it.
it was the Major that had fallen victim to our blackmailer Mystérieux. Last night I spoke with you all, confirmed your whereabouts in the house over the course of the evening, and while I would have expected
Unless
such
it's a
questioning to
flounder,
reveal
those
a
are good.
potential suspect, what I learned was that it could not have been one of you.
What do you mean, not one of us? The man was stabbed. He hardly did that to himself. There is still a killer in the house.
Pardon,
Shut
monsieur,
up.
if you would allow me to finish. It could not have been only one of you. Rather a partnership, in cahoots, if you will. Conversations today have revealed facts that I was not expecting to discover. And although they may have muddied and complicated my investigation, what I must do to bring the guilty parties to justice has become clearer. Those of you that spun stories in an attempt to confuse and derail my investigation have made a grave mistake in underestimating my intelligence. Other detectives may fall for such deception, but I can assure you, Detective Poirot is no such fool.
Okay, y'all, so who y'all think it
My
is? Who y'all think
investigation
it
is
is?
far from over, and swift justice shall be dealt to those that have committed such appalling acts and have continued
I
to
don't know
mislead
anymore.
and lie to protect themselves. Now, I must continue mon enquête, and I shall leave you to consider that you may be beside a cold-hearted killer. Bonsoir. Monsieur Sterling, un moment.
That was really dramatic. Bro,
Quite the speech, Detective.
he is a cartoon character.
Merci, but it was not made to entertain. More to warn the guilty parties that I am hot on their heels.
Well, if there is anything I can... Is that really necessary?
Yes.
The murderer,
Of course.
it's maybe.
Nothing. But I was so preoccupied with the major.
Perhaps it was just my mind.
Maybe one of the guests. Master Hagen had a key,
I hate I'm
obviously.
about to spend some
And
money at
Lady
7-Eleven
Vandenbosch.
for food.
When requested, aye. If something is required from there when Master Hagen is not around.
Forgive me. If he is not around, how is it you access the safe?
It's not what you think, Detective.
What I think is that you have been trusted with a copy of the key, and
I only lied because of the trouble I can get into with Lady Vandenbosch.
You can confirm. Please, I'm not doing
at this moment, monsieur, you should be more
I'm not
worried
doing
about the
this.
trouble you shall find yourself in with the law.
I know how it will sound, but I lost my key. I must have set it down somewhere, and it has been tidied away. Master Hagen asked so rarely for me to go in the safe, I didn't think it would be missed. I should have said this morning. I'm sorry.
Monsieur, I am not quite sure you understand the severity.
I am well aware, Detective.
Would you allow a man with a smoking gun to remove his bullet from a victim's chest?
I suppose.
I would like to begin my searches now. Since it is...
I may not be back when you return. Here is the key to the other rooms.
Merci. I shall...
Oh my god. Who do I need to talk to? I'm searching the rooms, right? Okay.
Entrez. Detective,
In a purely professional capacity.
there is no need to act so stiff.
Madame, after
Or
the
she be
revelation of
flirting
your
me.
actions last
Lady,
night,
there is a
I'm
murder
afraid my
happening
sense
and
of
you want
humor
dick.
is all but gone.
I will not apologize again for merely That would be Inga. She has been one of the most promising young women that has come from the
Madame Vandenbosch took in a young lady from your shelter.
There is no need to sound so surprised, Detective. She does have a heart.
I did not mean to sound so cruel. I just did not expect Madame to hire someone of that background after the incident with her previous maid, Florette.
People change, Detective. You should not judge someone on their past actions.
Believe me, Countess, I know that only too well.
Be careful, Detective. That almost sounded like a compliment.
It is your actions in this house that have been questionable, Madame. Your work outside is something...
We do what we can. We wouldn't be doing a very good job if I could only help one girl. I in fact found work for one of them as a maid in Monsieur da Silva's house recently.
She has fitted into Monsieur's home well.
What is better, Detective? That she remained in an abusive house? Or she is able to rebuild her life with an
When put like that.
The happiest she has been in years. I check in with them all as often as...
Merci, Madame.
Alright, well, I'm about to search your room now, so don't complain.
Oh.
Take it. Okay. New conversation unlocked. Okay, bet. Hold on, let me look at this package. Plant. Look, I'm gonna cut this off at 9:30. Cause if all I'm doing is still searching, oh, it's not letting me leave. It's not letting me leave. I gotta talk to her again.
Go ahead, Detective.
So I asked with my response, he explained
A
his
compliment
body.
and now an apology. Well did.
There was something I was still unsure of. You mentioned that your training
Yeah, I'm
was
in this
some
at
years
9:30
ago.
because I'm tired and I'm also hungry.
From my days as a nurse,
If that is so,
And if I'm still finding clues,
why would you have
shit.
brought several pieces of it
one must always be prepared.
prepared at an engagement celebration?
If I had not brought them, I would not have been able to assist you last night. Perhaps you...
Had she not brought them at all, I would not have to ask
Merci,
the question.
Madame.
What am I doing? Can I leave now? Oh, the hell?
Detective, what can I...
Mademoiselle, I am sure you understand.
If it's going to clear my name, be my guest.
If you wouldn't...
Like I said, he's not the man he wants everyone to think he is.
God, I don't like her voice.
Oui, but
You don't really want me to recount every conversation I've had with him.
there is one particular...
Tell me about
An
the
argument would imply it was a two-way conversation.
That is not how it...
Here it is. I've been helping Angeline get exposure, her marriage to Gideon is big news, and his work is really paving the way for others. I saw the chance to get their names out there, and he didn't like it.
What was there not to like?
Your guess is as good as mine, Detective. But if I had to, I'd say he was jealous it wasn't his name at the top of the...
And his reason to storm up?
Oh, you know about that. Let's just say I didn't accept his pathetic attempt to get me to stop the story. If you're gonna try and pay someone off, at least make it work.
I thought the Major would only be supportive of Angeline. There must be more to why he would not want her success to be known.
You've really got a fascination with that guy, huh?
I would not say fascination. An
Well, I'll save you the bother of trying to find out more about him. He's not that interesting.
Oh.
In fact,
That is not the impression I got.
that's because you've only seen the side... Let me guess. The first thing he told you was that he was a union leader. No, the voice of the people.
A man that is proud of his work is not something to...
Don't get me wrong, he has a way with words, and he can certainly rally a crowd. But that's about it. At the end of the day, he's a representative and nothing more. He's got a...
Merci, mademoiselle.
Sure thing, Detective.
If I do change it...
Okay, let's look at her room. Following the tragic event in the city that has darkened the spirits of the people and brought to a screeching halt, the rising defiance of the working class, the area has been cornered, whatever the fuck. Police presence at the scene has increased. Faculty security forces have been asked to step down, and the powers handed over to law enforcement services. Workers laid down their tools, switched off all machinery, and stood together, shoulder to shoulder, as the fight for fair pay and conditions raged on. What started as peaceful protests by those employed at the factories has turned into a battle of class, with support for the workers coming in from all over the city. Although reports have not been confirmed, sources state that violence broke out following the second. Reading is hard for me. Me too. Official numbers have not been published, but it is believed that as many as 8 workers have lost their lives in their fighting. The workers' frontline has been considered as a representation of the people and working class of Belgium that now refuse to work in such demanding conditions for such a demanding and insignificant wage. Chief Commissioner has confirmed that the outbreak of violence and resulting civilian deaths are being investigated, and an official statement is to be made in the coming days. Okay. What's in here? Okay, nothing in the cupboard. Oh, she's got a pocket knife.
Oh.
She had a pocket knife, and the Major was killed with a knife. But why would that make her a killer? God damn, you got more. Leaving house has been poaching off neighboring land. Boar, deer, duck. Maggie to follow up. Mrs. found her husband in their maternal bed with a young maidservant. Testament from maid needed. Overheard in the cackling crows speaking poorly of King Leopold. He said questionable ideas. We say doubtful, spectacle, shady. This could get her killed, honestly. This is the window. Let's talk to her again.
Go right ahead.
I was surprised to learn Major work together.
All Felix cared about was money and filling his pocket.
The Major was not in need of money, though.
Need and want are two very different things.
Did he need to move here?
To move here and leech off the madame? No.
But he wanted to. Give me your opinion if there were
As far as I know,
And your reporters were there to cover the story when it...
my reporters go where there is news to...
And you predicted the violence that occurred?
Anyone could see that was gonna...
Merci, mademoiselle.
Okay, come on to the next room. To the next sketch room. Child, this is a lot. What will we find in their room?
Aha.
On my own. He must have OCD. Drawer.
Ah.
Okay, nothing interesting. Piano. What's this? Photograph. Brothers. Fireplace.
Aha. Oh. Ah.
That's it. That's it. That's all I have in here. They didn't have shit in here. I didn't find shit in there. It's giving, I think it was like what, a king size bed, queen size. I should make my way to the guest rooms on the east. Oh my god. Oh wait, I spoke to these people?
Mademoiselle.
Bonjour, monsieur.
Just...
Bon. I was taking him a plate of food, but he didn't.
You then entered the study.
I did. He wasn't moving.
I did not mean to...
I suppose we were like a family. We argue, but most...
You must all be quite close.
Some more than others.
You refer to whom,
Well, Maman Ray... Sorry, Rihanna. She's been here the longest, and she's very... Maman Ray is Luke's sister. You didn't know that? I thought she would have said. She talks about him all the time. Apparently, he was right at the front when they were charged. They didn't stand a chance.
Mademoiselle Rihanna, Maman Ray, she has expressed her desire...
Every time she talks about what happened. I guess you wouldn't know anything about life on the streets.
It is not an experience I have had to face personally.
The lifestyle of a thief, you mean?
Put rather bluntly.
You are the first officer that has not taken one look at me and pulled out their handcuffs.
Mademoiselle, I can see you have turned your life...
Without the Countess, I would probably be rotting.
Merci, mademoiselle.
Oh my god, a new map. This is a lot. You know, I thought this would be like simpler, but it's so much going on right now.
Monsieur Demir.
Nothing good.
Très bien.
Damn, look at him.
I
He
wonder if
looks
you would
bad.
be up to the...
Whatever you need.
He looked like the war has done a number
I
on
lost my
him.
taste for death.
Most understandable.
You've spoken to him.
Perhaps that should be a question you ask him.
Yeah, maybe. I bet he had a lot to say.
When I say your past, I refer...
Oh. Okay, well, what did he say?
What are
It
those? What's
seems you
that?
both had the same sentiment for this party. Perhaps...
We'll see how probable that reconstruction
I still have
is
Killer
going to be.
Frequency that I want to play,
Until he
which I'll
sees my
probably end
point
up
of
playing
view,
this weekend.
I don't know.
And
how we move forward.
Five Nights at Freddy's, I think I'll play that too.
What is there for him to understand before...
He lost his friends in the war, the same as everyone. But somehow he has forgiven. Those two,
They must share something.
if there is one thing I know about my brother...
Was it not your brother that punched Monsieur Hagen?
Ah, that's different. He was asked...
Merci for your... Huh.
Okay, so he's a chronic smoker.
Oh.
Basically just a bunch of escape rooms where you have to click around to solve puzzles to escape a small area. Oh. I think I've seen somebody play that. Oh, he's got a dagger in his room. I'm suspicious. Why does he need a dagger?
Huh.
Maybe that's why he felt some type of way when he saw the Major's body. Him and his brother probably killed the Major, and now he over here is suffering. One more time, I'll talk to you again.
Always got the dagger.
I shall give you...
It was going to be a wedding gift for Gideon. I've maybe not been the best brother in recent years. I thought this could make up for some of it.
I'm gonna miss your child part. True. I heard that was a good game too.
After what happened to the Major,
You did not see it fitting to tell me you were harboring a rather sizable knife.
I wouldn't say hardly.
Merci for your assistance, Mr.
It's giving harboring to me. Sorry, I have to sneeze again. It has an anime. Oh, I didn't know that. I just thought it was a game. Okay, so Mr. Becker isn't in his room. We can search this without talking to him.
Huh. Aha. Ah.
You underestimate the power of man's defiance. Your men, you, are in a position to bring all of this to an end. All we ask is what we deserve. If you do not retract your men, they will be met with equal force to forceful. Your weapons may beat our bodies, but they will not bruise our heart spirits. These are the men that have built our great nation, country, and will contain. Money will not save your soul. He is really trying to make this speech, and it is not going the way he wants it to. Why does he have a crappy room?
Oh.
Are we not gonna talk about the knife up here? With the bread? I guess not. It's an anime with one season, even though there are 3 mainline games. Huh, that's interesting. I didn't know that.
Monsieur da Silva.
Not really, detective. Your speech...
I have not had my abilities questioned to my face by what...
Well, if you wish...
And I hope, with your help...
I think it's him. It's him. It's either him and the union guy, or it's the two brothers.
Yes,
Madame Vandenbosch had a very...
I think you're
Forgive my...
I told him about the opportunities. I did not tell him to put his whole family's wealth into it.
The business declared bankrupt?
It did. Everything that I want to say on that matter had...
I understand, monsieur.
Excuse me, detective, but...
Cross the line like an attempt to bankrupt a business partner and friend so that you'll be able to swoop in and impress a certain target of your affections.
Oh.
You make such ridiculous accusations without a shred of proof.
Your reaction at the mere suggestion is proof enough, monsieur. While I cannot arrest you for betrayal of a friend, I can hope your conscience does not forget, and that will be punishment enough.
He didn't have much to speak of. I was always...
Surprised in what way?
Well, considering it wasn't that long ago he came to me asking about work, I didn't think he was in such...
You offered him a position?
Nothing that he was willing to lower himself to. That... If you can call what him and his team did security. For the money I paid, I did not expect them to be so reckless.
It was a considerable amount.
There's no need to divulge amounts, but it was certainly more. He said they were all professionals, but I saw nothing of the sort. He said he had worked with them all in the army as their superior officer.
But that was not the case?
I had not even met them before they arrived on site.
And this equipment, it included the weapon?
It was not much of a choice, detective. I said they didn't need them.
That is all for now.
Damn, this is a lot. This is a lot more than I expected it to be. Information of his questionable business dealings. At first you may question the nature of this letter, but by its conclusion you will know that what you have fought so hard to keep hidden could be far from it. You have spent years feeding off of the hard-working backs of others and offering nothing in return. Your workers continue to take their lives into their own hands day after day with your shoddy, damaged and dangerous machines for a fraction of what they deserve. Deal after deal is made, and while your pockets become fatter, lining them with more of your blood money, it is your workers that must pay the price, the mistreatment and pain. Maybe it's the cook and her brother, because the brother, he's not good at writing anything, but the cook, the mistreatment and pain you have caused does not only reside in the factories that you own, but the house that you live in. You do not value the lives of those that allow you to live in the opulent life that you do. I will not allow that to continue. I can no longer sit back and watch as you disregard any sense of integrity or morality and continue to remain on your self-made pedestal, lording over those that deserve as much more. It is time you paid the price for your crimes, and the cost is 5,000 francs. It is a small price. Okay, so maybe this letter is from the major. It is a small price to pay for my silence, for if I do not receive it before Friday, it will not be cash. It will not be cash you are paying, but rather years behind bars. Bring the money in a small brown paper parcel addressed to Monsieur Cordier, to the post office on Rue des. Give it to the cashier and leave it. If you do as requested, you will not hear from me again, and you may continue your life of luxury. It is obvious you do not value others' lives, but I urge you to consider what yours is worth. I gotta talk to him again. It sounds like it's his sister.
Oh.
Not this guy's sister, but the The Union guy, his sister. The agreement is governed by the laws of the Kingdom of Belgium. Both parties agree to the following. Current worker strike shall cease in all manners and forms. Faculty, floor, machine operators, and supervisors shall return to their positions immediately. Terms of the above contract shall be implemented and relevant action taken directly. That's it? That's all you're giving them? You're not... Hold on. What was his name? Oh, a letter opener.
Oh.
Everybody's got a knife here.
Aha. Huh.
Hold on, let me check the bed. Anything else over here?
What is...
Push on Y, Ernest, you hit the letter. Were you expecting... Hold on.
Yes, and no...
But surely it is beneficial to both parties.
There are barely any...
Why have those...
Monsieur Beckers has made no attempt to speak with me and offered no counter-offer.
Balls in his court.
Excuse me?
I do not think it is unreasonable to question why you would feel the need to bring a letter opener with...
Really, detective? If I had stabbed a man with it, do you really think I would have left it lying?
I have spoken of a potential blackmail ring, and yet you still kept your letter to yourself.
It is none of your business. And it is nothing more than a cheap trick to have me admit something that is not true.
If that were the case, it would be strange for you to have kept the letter and brought it with you, would it not?
Your persistence is a trait I... No reason, detective. Me?
I will be the judge of that. I would like to know about any and all evidence that may help. I trust there is nothing else you deem a weight.
Of course not, officer. It's not as though you think I'm harboring some illicit secret. I have never heard so much rubbish in all my life.
That suggests there are some that you do not
Yes, well, why should I praise someone for doing a poor job? You make me...
Monsieur, the letter does not only discuss your questionable business dealings, but also cases of abuse against your staff. Both accusations that must be...
Detective, there is a difference between telling a member of my...
And it is you that decides where that line...
In my house? Yes, it is. Please stop calling it that. I treat all my servants exactly how I always have.
That does not mean your behavior is appropriate.
They have one chance. If they are not doing the job they are hired to do, they are gone. You would be surprised.
Is there a specific member of staff that may have expected such a ride?
There is one girl, a new maid. I didn't expect great things from her, but Comtesse de Vos promised me she could do what was required.
That is all for now. Magnifique.
The of girls do dirty work finding dirt on members of the social elite. Damn, that's crazy.
I must act on thought.
Okay.
Some would say a lucky guess.
Yeah, that makes sense. In Jackie's opinion, she doesn't value Hugo particularly highly. Would he collaborate with anyone else, I wonder? Unlikely to. I don't know who else he would talk to. I mean, this could be a link too.
I cannot see the logic in it.
Okay.
Order and method. That.
Okay.
I must take a different. Some would say a lucky guess. I must act on thought and fact.
They would not work together. They wouldn't work together. But they would work together. I need to find a connection.
This will not get me any closer to my. Is there something I am not seeing? Things are beginning to become clear.
Each other's alibis. It's possible that they may have colluded to murder the Major. Hugo and Ernesto?
What a revelation!
Jesus. I'm doubtful this duo would collaborate with Ernesto deal with another member of the house, perhaps someone who never confirmed his alibi. Jesus. I know you did not do this murdering. Come on, man.
Come, my little grey cells. I cannot see the logic in this. Come, my little grey cells. We must... Magnifique.
What time is it? Okay, I'm gonna stop here because I'm still hungry and I need to walk to 7-Eleven. Okay, you guys. I will see you guys this weekend. It'll probably be a different game. And I'm gonna end up solving this one, like by myself or something like that. I'll probably record it and then put it in a VOD or whatever. But, yeah.
What is it now, detective?
Let me speak to him real quick.
She approached me,
In what way?
assuming that I would want to take on another servant, and one from such a troubled background. When he came to me, I told him that with the factories on strike and my profits pouring down the drain, I had nothing for him. But he said he could help me get them all back to work. His rates were steep, but he said he knew what needed to be done, and he was prepared to do it. He made excuse after excuse, demanding more and more money for the job to be done. But he never actually...
The riots.
I had no idea they were going to charge them like that. How was I meant to know?
And
Okay,
even
relax.
following such a tragedy, he continued...
He said if he wanted my silence, it would cost. Do you have any idea what it could do to my livelihood, my name? If it got out that I had paid the so-called security that...
I have every idea, monsieur. You hired a militia to take action against your own workers.
I didn't know that was what he was going to do.
I have to believe nothing but the truth. And the truth, monsieur, is that it is not only the Major that has the blood of those men on his hands.
Yeah.
That is all for now.
Godly. Shit.
This will not get me any closer. I must take a different approach if I am...
Okay. My bad. I will see you guys later. Have a good night. Thank you guys so much for being a part of the stream. And, yeah. Good night, you guys.